Hello, this is Pamela. Welcome to my channel. Grab you a cup of coffee, sit back and relax, and enjoy some yarny goodness. Hello everyone, this is Pamela, and you are on Pamela's Adoring Crochet. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for coming back and watching my videos. And thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you guys are enjoying my crochet channel I have. A shout out, couple of finished objects, maybe 3 finished objects, and yeah, so let's get this party started. Today my shout out is going to a cooking channel, and it is my Aunt Carolyn Welcher. She has just started a cooking channel, and so I was going to tell you, I wrote down some stuff about it, and I'd like for you guys to go and check her out. Her channel is called Carolyn Welcher, and I'll leave her name down at the bottom of the screen here so that you guys, make sure you get the spelling correct. But it's a new channel right now. I'm not sure about now, but yesterday when I looked at it, she had like 19 subscribers. She had 10 videos, and it's all Southern cooking. So if you want to know how to make those homemade buttermilk biscuits, gravy, that type of stuff, I did write down, I got a list here. I did write down some of the videos that she has on there of her Southern cooking. She got homemade buttermilk biscuits, Mexican chicken. She just put that one on yesterday. Homemade pie crust, homemade cornbread, homemade peach cobbler, homemade soup. You got to see that video. I mean, she had canned goods all stacked up there. It was crazy. And homemade gravy. And those are just some of the videos that she has. And she's new. I'm sure she's going to keep adding to it. That she is my dad's sister. And my dad and his mom, his brothers, his sisters, they are some cooks on that side of the family. They can cook. So, yeah, go check her out. Just let her know that, hey, Pamela sent me this way, whatever. And, maybe you might want to, if you're not into Southern cooking, maybe you can get into Southern cooking. She is from Arkansas as well. And so, yeah, that's my shout out for the day, is going to Carolyn Welcher, which is my aunt. So yeah, go check her out. Okay, there's there was a few other things I wanted to say on here about some of my subscribers, some comments, and I wrote this down so I would not forget. Let's see. On the pocket shawl, Sandy with Crochet Canada, she suggested using the 5.5 millimeter hook for the pocket and using a foundationless a foundationless half double crochet with a 6.5 millimeter hook. And Sandy, if you're watching, hi, I appreciate that, and I do plan on using that for my next shawl because I like the foundationless half double crochet. If you guys have never made one, and I don't know why I did not do it with this one, but if you have not made one, go to YouTube, find out how to do a foundationless half double crochet, because it will keep your work, it will keep the chain from being tight, and then your next row will expand out from that because that row is tight. This will prevent it. And it is smooth. It goes right in with your next row. So I love that. And I don't know why I didn't even think of that. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I am going to do that on my next one. And I am going to use that smaller hook. Okay. So the other little advice I got on here was about the cross stitch pattern of the girl sitting on the roof. And I got a lot of good advice on that. Universe, if you're watching, hello. Universe said to make the picture my own. And which I think, let's see. And Sabrina Meladeus, if you're watching, hello Sabrina. Both of them kind of suggested the same thing. They said make it your own, change up the colors that you may need, like you know, like how do I say that? Like the hair color, maybe the dress color, even the flowers, you know, just kind of make it your own. And Denise Hoffman, hello Denise. Denise said and I like this one. I didn't even think of this one. This was really good advice for me. She said to go ahead and put the project in the hoop, and being in the hoop would help inspire me to pick it up and work on it and just kind of work at it on my own pace. And I like that. And then Petra, hello Petra. Petra said to maybe go ahead and frame the picture itself that's on, you know, that came with it. Just frame that and use that as inspiration. And I like that. And I do plan on doing that. I know I will definitely set it up for inspiration. If I never get around to going to buy me a picture frame, I will at least set it up. And so Petra, I appreciate that a lot. Okay. So in a way, all these people that gave me this advice, it's kind of like a shout out for you guys too. So thank you guys for watching that video and commenting with all that advice. I really appreciate it. Okay, so the other thing that I have, it's actually a finished object, and I am like just crazy about this thing. It just blows my mind that you could even do this. Now, some of you subscribers, I'm sure, already know about this, but I saw this on Nona Grace. Hey, Nona Grace. And Nona Grace, she made a basket using plastic sacks that you get from the stores. And she cuts them up into strips like this. And you know where I'm going with this, right? Treat this like it's yarn. And she just cuts them up into strips. She shows you how to fold it, how to cut the strips, and crochet it. So I'm going to show you my bag, my basket, and I used my own pattern that I had for the basket. I changed it up a tad bit. But if any of you guys are interested, go to Nona Grace. I'll leave her website below. Go to her site. See how you cut this up. Now, if you want and you like this basket and you want to do this, I will be glad to do a tutorial on how to make a basket with this. So here's my basket. Looky, isn't it awesome? I mean, this is made with, this is Walmart plastic bags, and that's Dollar General plastic bags. Pretty sure that was Dollar General. Actually, I thought I had too many plastic sacks in the house, and so I had been throwing them away. Sometimes I give them to my mom and dad because they're always needing plastic bags, but I think they were full. And so I only had about 5 plastic bags in my house, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's not going to be enough to do anything with. And so I was telling my husband, I said, what am I going to do? I really, really want to make that basket today. And so I just pulled out some, and I cut one at a time, one bag at a time. And my mom, like I said, lives down the street. And I thought, well, if this doesn't work, I'll run to her house. I mean, she has tons of plastic bags. I'll just get a few from her. Well, it ended up working out. This only took 3.5 bags. And Nona, you're right. It doesn't feel weird. I was like, how does that feel? And look at that. It's just, I don't know how well the camera is going to show that, but it's just plastic bag. I can't get over it. It just blows my mind. I had to try that. When I saw her do that on her channel, and oh my gosh, she has beautiful ones. So if you think about it, if your bags are different colors, this bag, I mean, your basket, you can do those market bags with them. I mean, it's endless, the cool stuff you can do with this. I'm just like intrigued. I don't mean to be so excited, but I can't help it. I'm just like fascinated with this. And my husband, oh my gosh, he was just as fascinated. He kept coming over there after so many rounds and looking to see, like, well, what's it look like now? What's it looking like now? Or how's it feel? You know, it just blows our mind that you can take a plastic bag and cut it up into a strip. I mean, this isn't a complete bag because I did use some of it for here. But yeah, that's just a plastic bag, and she shows you how to cut it up in strips to where it's one long strip. See, look at that. I mean, and she makes it, she has you to cut it in a way that it doesn't cut up. I mean, it stays in strips. Look at that. And you just crochet with it. So I love it. I just can't get over it. So I used 3.5 of the sacks to make this. And I do plan on making a market bag. I've just got to collect some more sacks. But I do plan on making a market bag in this. I think a market bag would be really cool in this. And this is rows 1 through 14. And then on 15, I just did single crochet, and I did a chain 4, skipped 3, and started single crochet back in the 4th chain. And I just kind of folded it like that and found the center, and then did the other side, chained that. So it may or may not be centered exactly. Who cares? It's my little basket. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I love it. I'm just totally impressed with it. And I love the way, like, the words on the bag, they give it, like, design and stuff to it. So, but she has some gorgeous ones. She has some really big ones, and they're all colors. So, yeah, go check that out. Leave a comment if you want me to do a tutorial on that. I would be glad to. I did do it a tad different than my washcloth one, only because the material was so different to work with. And it's kind of scary. I have to admit, it was kind of scary working with it at first. I was a little intimidated. But hey, I got out there and I tried something new. So you guys, do it. Try something new. And this was fun. Okay, so I will leave Nona's link to her YouTube channel down in the description box. So, oh yeah, and I was going to measure that real quick before I move on. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I mean, I'm in love with it. And like I said, my husband's in love with it too. He just thought it was the coolest thing. Okay, so it looks like the base that I ended up with on this one is about 4 inches. And the height that I end up going with, it looks like it's probably about 2.5. It's 2.5. It's closer to 3 though. So that's where I got with that. Okay. So the other thing I have finished, oh yeah, this is, it's called the Kalia's Party Dress. It's for the 18-inch dolls. I have not put the pattern out yet, but I'm going to, well, by the time I post this, I will have the pattern out. But here it is. It's called Kalia's Party Dress. It's for the 18-inch dolls. And I put a little button on it on each side of the shoe. It's just a slip-on shoe. And the dress, buttons in the back. And I took and I chained, I think, 100. And then I just inserted it, you know, through the loops. And then tied it in a bow, and I found a little pretty little, let me get that straighter. Everything's gonna be just right. There. I just put a cute little button on the front. But this is Kalia's Party Dress, and this is actually named after my granddaughter. So she will be coming over for game night tomorrow night, and I will give this to her. So I hope she enjoys it. I had a lot of fun making that. Okay, so the other 2 things that I have done, I finished last night. Just a couple more Divine hats. You guys have already seen them, but I'll just show you again. I did finish 2 more hats. The burgundy and the black. Now, I got to thinking, I was watching my other video that I posted when I had the pink hat on and the pink scarf, and I was like, some of the changes that I said that I made in the Divine hat, one of the changes that I made, I left something off. When I got to row 14 and I switched to a 5mm hook, there are 60 stitches at this point. You will need to decrease at least 5 stitches of it so that you end up with 55 single crochet. And that makes it nice and tight, you know, not too tight. I mean, you could have it a little loose, but when I have 60, it's too big. It just kind of, you know, moves on my head. So I found that 55 single crochet works the best. And then I did up to row 13, and then 14 is a single crochet, 55 single crochets, and then 16 through 19 is the front post double crochet. Yeah, because 15 is double crochet all the way around, and then 16 through 19 is the front post double crochet and back post double crochet. So I hope that helps you guys. If y'all want to make this, and or if y'all make the hat and you find it's too big, just email me and I will send over my version of it. I pretty well stuck to the version that they said. When I got down to row 7, I had to make a few little changes from there on, only because the hat was coming out too big. Otherwise, it is still a Divine hat. My changes did not affect the look of the hat. Only more or less the amount of stitches to keep it from being so big. Okay, so, oh yeah, and then the other thing is Friday, my husband and I, we are driving halfway across, and Linda, from Linda's Yarn Barn, I'll leave her link below. Hi, Linda. And she actually made my top from my tutorial that I designed. And I loved it. She posted a picture on my Facebook page. But we are doing a yarn swap, and it is not just a yarn swap. We are meeting, she's in Oklahoma and I'm in Arkansas, and we're meeting halfway, and we're eating catfish. Yum. We're eating good old catfish, and we're going to do a yarn swap. Both of our husbands are retired, and so the guys get to meet each other, get to hang out, and then me and her get to meet each other, hang out, and do our crochet talk, and it's just going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to that. So that will be this Friday. So I will give you guys an update on that. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to give her. I pulled out a few things for her, but you know, I've never done a yarn swap before with anybody, and I watch people's videos, and I hear people say, oh, this was such a good swap that you gave me. I feel like I didn't give you enough. I hear that all the time, and I'm thinking, well, am I going to be that person? Am I going to give her something, and then she's going to have more for me, and then I'm going to be like, well, thank you so much for this. I love it, but I feel like I didn't do enough for you. Oh, that's driving me crazy. But so that's why I've never done yarn swaps before. That part bothers me. But anyway, I'm just going to get over it, because I'm looking at it that it's not the yarn swap. It's the fact that we get to meet each other and talk about our love of crochet, talk about our YouTube channels, talk about, you know, the things that we have in common, and actually meet someone that has the same goals and stuff that we have, and the same likes. And anyway, so that's going to be fun. So I'm not even going to think about that. I put that behind me. Bye-bye. It's behind me. No more. I'm just going to collect what I think that she would like, and I'm just going to put it in the thing, and I'm just going to have fun meeting her, eating out, and meeting her husband, and just enjoy the trip up there. I mean, my husband, since it's, I think 3.5 to maybe a 4-hour drive, something, I'll bring crochet work with me, and then me and my husband will have a good time talking, going up there, and then, you know, hanging out with them, and then I'm bringing my crochet hooks that are lighted up, so that when we come back, if it gets a little dark, I'll be able to see. Oh, my husband just came in from his Krav Maga class, and so the dogs are having a fit. So anyway, okay, yeah, let's do the words of life. And then I will see you guys probably, I'm not sure when I'll post the video of my little yarn swap and meet up with Linda, but I'll post it one day. Okay, so this Bible scripture is called, "The peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Jesus Christ." That's in Philippians 4:7. Here we go. So, yeah, this has been a fun video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I had so much fun doing this video. I loved showing off the stuff I did. I loved giving the shout outs to the people that give me advice. And I love, being able to shout out to my aunt for, getting out there and starting a YouTube channel. That we all know that's hard to do, and she did it. So I just really appreciate her and admire her for doing that. And so please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell so you'll be notified of all my videos, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys. Have a blessed week.